I'm Sierra, and this is Eugene's Speech Language Therapy. This week I'm going to talk about communicating with people who have dementia. Dementia is a progressive disease, and over time it makes communication difficult. There are some ways that make it easier to communicate with someone who has dementia, and I'm going to give you 3 ways to do that. The first way to help someone who has dementia to be able to communicate is to keep them proactive and keep them involved. So as communication starts to decline, you need to make sure you keep them involved in conversation, allow them to make choices, so offer them options so that they feel like they're able to express what it is that they want. When there's an event or a gathering or families visiting, it's really easy to ignore the person who is no longer able to communicate as well. You need to make a space for them. Ask them questions, educate others on asking them questions, and starting up a conversation. Now, it's possible that what they're saying may not make a lot of sense or may not be relevant, but that's okay. Talk to them anyway. They still have a need to be social and feel like they're being listened to. Next, reminisce about the past. A great way to get someone with dementia communicating and using more of their words and vocabulary is to bring out pictures of what they remember from the good old days, from a long time ago. That's a great way to get them talking. Last, music. Music has this fascinating way of allowing people to communicate more easily. Sometimes when we have memorized an old song, the music side of our brain can take over and allow people to be more fluent. It's really beautiful to see, so I suggest trying that. And as an added note, as I usually say, if you have a loved one who has dementia, seek out a speech therapist. A speech therapist will be able to sit down with your loved one and use evidence-based strategies to try and get them to be able to communicate more. And you're going to work on certain phrases that you want them to say in certain circumstances, potentially creating a communication book, things like that. So I really suggest advocating for your loved one by finding a speech therapist to at least ask some questions and talk to. Thank you so much for watching this week, and look for my video next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.